Notice. What? Notice. What? Notice. What? Notice. What? Notice. What? Notice. What? Notice. What?
Let's see. Hello guys, today we'll be doing, oh, my life scene's starting up there, brown. Hello guys, today we'll be doing the Genshin story. I'm excited. I've been waiting for this to start this. Now, the first step is I have to go to Catherine, so let's go there. I'm excited. Can't wait to see the story of the new area. I explored it in my spare time, but I have not done the story yet, so I'm excited. I hope Nehida gets a dragon like Barbatos. I'm excited to see if she gets a dragon too. Wouldn't it be cool to have like a dendro dragon and an air dragon in 2 different regions? Alright, hello there. How have your travels gone recently? They're gone quite well, thank you. Yay. I heard about your previous adventures. It seems that you have become very experienced. As long as you keep going, I believe that it'll only be a matter of time before you can truly become a great adventurer. Speaking of ventures, we found this on one of ours. This was left by irresponsible venture. We thought it would be bad if the commission he took never got resolved, so we brought it back here. There's the drums. Yep, I've been collecting those from the regions. Indeed, the item is particular commission. Thank you very much. The commission's link to this drum is very important, one from the academia, and is critical to the expansion of our operations. Unfortunately, we have previously given the commission to various talented ventures. They have all inevitably failed. A commission from academia? Well, this is an issue that even the academia cannot solve. We did expect a relatively high failure rate. Actually, Paimon's getting kinda curious now. What sort of commission is it anyways? Simply put, a recent star observation by researchers from the academia led to the discovery that the northern skies have become blocked by a strange, heretofore unseen phenomenon. Concentrated that this will have been a great impact on the accuracy of any astrological calculations. The academia immediately put people together to investigate. This resulted them in delving into ancient records, which they found mention of a strange phenomenon known as the sign of apogea, which bears strong similarities to the recent occurrences. According to these records, celestial signs appeared after the disaster that engulfed most of Tibet 500 years ago. Oh. Although the circumstances of this eventual disappearance are unclear, its positions have been determined to be near the Emir Mountains at the northwest region of the desert. However, the area has only ever been sparsely populated. Even when the ancient desert realms were at their peak, they did not extend that far. After the cataclysm 500 years ago, that place was one of the areas worst affected by the approaching abyss due to being connected to an ancient underground realm. Since then, it has been declared a restricted zone by the academia. The only people who still live there are mysterious darshan known as by the academia as Narjunis. Mysterious darshan, you say? If you're ever calling it, if even you're calling it mysterious, Catherine, you gotta say something super mysterious. Though, they seem like legends to the average person. They were once darshan of the academia, a bite of the split off of 500 years ago. Then, the researchers who wished to fight the monsters from the abyss banded together and traveled to the depths of the desert. The Narjunis are an organization comprised of people who stayed there in the end. That said, it has been many years since, and they have branched off further and further from the academia. They even seem to have developed their own academic traditions. Seems they also worship a form of energy known as Varna. His energy communications with them in spiritual form. Well, I feel I'm going off topic now. Academia believes that faction is strongly related to celestial signs. However, they have not been able to establish contact with this group as such, and have commissioned the guild to assist in their investigations. This is a win-win situation for us as well. Ruins related to Conrays are located nearby, but the exploration in that area has been declared taboo by the academia until now. If the commission is a success, perhaps we will be able to participate in future expeditions to these ruins. Okay. Since you heard me say this much, why don't you take on the commission? You're just finding someone to sit up and onto plate, huh? I guess this is our business. Well, Catherine, since Connery is involved, I'll say that last one. Well, since Connery is involved. So after that, it sounded like we just need to look for those waveteers, right? Sounds like it's pretty easy, and we'll get some more from academia too. Yes, the drum you picked up is originally given us by the academia to be used as a token of good faith in our dealing with the majorities. Just give I don't know if I'm saying Jajari's right or whatever. I'm bad at pronouncing, but I'm trying. Just give it to the organization leader. It stands to reason that they will have some way to solve the problem. I'll be leaving the task at your hand. Then, I mark a rough position to the Tamir Mounds for you. Add after Avasas Traveler. May you inscribe a new legend to the desert sands. Ooh. Alright. Kavar of Good and Evil. Quest started. Alright. So, I thankfully have explored a lot of the region. So, we'll just teleport there. Yay! Easy teleport. Yeah. Get this quest done quickly. Okay. Alright, let's see. Do more on the weekend this weekend. Yay. Alright. Go to the Temmer Mountains. Alright. This must be the sign of the Pasha, huh? That up there is the Pasha. Interesting. Alright. Now I just gotta make it to that section of area. The sand for the story.
Useless. Boring.
Alright. Talk to a person near the camp. Ah. Desert looks pretty. The campsite nearby. Ooh, looks like there's someone over there. Let's ask them. Okay. Who are you? You guys don't look like tribe people of the desert, more like adventurers from faraway land. No matter, who are you? And this you are. This is as far as you get. Please go back. We've been commissioned to come here. Commission? What commission? As far as I know, the Academia of the Rainforest has declared this area restricted. So why would there be commission? We're commissioned to investigate something up in the sky that looks bad news. A sign of what was it again? Sign of Apasha? Ah, yep, that's the one. Wait, how did you come to know its name? Catherine of the Venture Guilds told us. Hang on a minute. Didn't you mention the correct name just now? Since you know of the sign of Pasha, you must have heard of us Shayaman, right? The desert past this point is restricted zone under our guard. As a ranger of the Order of Skeptics, I cannot let you pass no matter what reason may have. The Order of Skeptics? My apologies, I forgot to introduce. I'm Pyro, a member of the Order of Skeptics, in charge of guarding this place. Order of Skeptics? Paimon remembered that Catherine told us to look for the Nujardis or something. Looks like Pyro isn't the one we're looking for. Nujardis, That's just a derogatory name that those guys from Rainforest have for us. Oh. Lord Najar is a hero who fought against the Dev alongside the divine birds' hairs. He gained divine power through the rite of Shiva and put an end to the calamity. Oh, okay. How dare they call such a great hero our first bishop hat by his given name? Wait, why am I telling you outsiders this? Are you two spies from Academia? We're here to take care of a problem. Ah, so you are the Academia's henchman. We tried our best to keep a low profile, but still managed to find a trail. Still, I believe the Academia is full of cowards who would never dare to step inside the desert. I won't lie, you've impressed me. And Paimon didn't expect you to have such strong opinions about the Academia. Of course, Lord Najar has said we wouldn't have been reduced to this state if it weren't for them. Wait, so are you here right together intelligence after all? Ugh, I've revealed more than I should. Away, please leave. If this conversation continues, as unwilling as I might be to do so, I will have to end you. What? You're the one that couldn't resist battling. Why are you putting blame onto us? Also, there's no need to be rash. Alright. Wilfred, show the token that Catherine gave us. He'll know what's going on once he sees it. Token? That's better not be some trick. Ta-da, look. Told you we're not lying. What is that shabby drawing? You call that a token? Eh? Did Catherine mix things up? You guys don't think you can bribe me with such a small thing, do you? Leave now, or things will get nasty. Don't you understand us skeptics? Bring it on. Yeah, time to fight.
Stabilize!
Alright. We knocked some sense. Cease, I say. Please, sure, why did you? You didn't have to tend such trivial matters personally, let alone from these outsiders. We properly appear before whoever we wish, and our volition is not your mere mortals to question. How dare you overstep your bounds? Ooh. This little thing is about Paimon's size, and the way she talks is kind of funny. Why is Pyro calling Lady in a reverent tone? Your sins will be judged, but the time for that has yet to come. These two, you over there, as envoys of the Academia, it is only polite to state your names first, no? Yeah, we should have introduced ourselves first, but that high and mighty attitude of yours is. My words and actions are not contradictory to tradition and principles of the Paris. The same cannot be said for you nameless persons. Oh, fine. We're not nameless. Paimon is Paimon, and he's Wilfred. We're adventurers who came here on a commission. I'm the one who is an adventurer. Hey, we're adventuring together all this time. I need only your names. And your other trivialities do not concern me. However, as for the drum, Niam has a profound connection with this party. It is not something that you mortals should possess. Wilfred, I command you to present it to me immediately. No way. At least sound nice about it when you're asking someone a favor. Besides, the item is important to our commission. We're to hand it to the leader of the order of yours. If we give it to you and fail a complete commission because of that, not only will we might lose our reward, we might have to pay more to the Adventurers Guild. It's a huge loss. Reward? More to think that you would risk your lives in place fought with such peril for such frivolous reasons. You know nothing of what transpired here. One mistake would send your race tumbling into an ethereal samsara, and yet you commit deeds that are beyond even our comprehension. You humans are such interesting beings. No matter. Shall bring you to the leader you speak of. The iron would remain worthy tribute, even if you should only present it to me after that meeting. That's more like it. Wait, that's still not right. We still have to deal with that huge hole in the sky, and if we don't, huge hole, you refer to the sign of Apaja then? And you wish to quell this calamity with mere mortal coils? Ha! How presumptuous! It is the duty for the Pari to eradicate the signs of Apaja, and endeavor like I shall give all my all to accomplish. Quell the calamity, I must follow the footsteps of the divine bird, submerge, and sacrifice everything one might call Shurush. To stand in my way is not sin, that one as such you may bear. Singmog? Foolish beings, have you not heard of the divine bird Singrung? She is the master of Kavera who once saved the land from destruction. Legend has it she is the one who split infinite motes of Converna after her being sacrificed, thus quelling the catastrophe. Oh, so she's saying she wants to self-sacrifice. That's not good, though. I'm sure, but Paimon doesn't think that you need to sacrifice yourself. Yeah, that's what I think. In any case, this matter is far beyond your capabilities. Your intervene is futile. All you must do is bear silent witness as I transcend. You shall receive remission from the guild of yours as long as the calamity is quelled, will you not? Still, do not forget to extort my virtues and laud my accomplishments. After all, even the great heroes shall request the mere mortals like you to sing their deeds. But Lady Shurish, the Vinjab Part1 has instructed us to forbid suspicions and vigils from interfering before the ritual is completed. I've decided, and my word is as a pari, my word is law. All right, follow me. I shall take you to the leader you spoke of. But gird yourselves. All the same, that which lies ahead is not a place that human beings can easily set foot in. If you get lost or end up eaten by some monsters appearing out of nowhere, there shall be nothing I can do for you. All right? Not too worried about that part. Follow her onward. All right. Bleh. She's so annoying. That's what Paimon's saying. I couldn't read it all fast enough, though, sadly. I wish there was voice lines for this quest right now. Yeah, there's no voice lines. The path ahead has opened. We need to follow the floating leaves. We parry may regard. And words of Briar replied, "Come down." Okay. I can't read it fast enough. Here we go. Alright, she's going towards here. To think that this place been occupied, these monsters move forward ever more. Seems a sign of a plaja must be extinguished.
I'm going in. Useless.
Alright.
Lament. Here. Let's light it up.
There we go.
Gather.
There.
Useless.
Alright, we got that done. What do you mean, Dev? Aren't those just this mage drills? To think you would so easily defeat rampaging Dev. Your strength is much radiant indeed. Consider me impressed. Though there's still quite a gap between you and us, Perry. The sight of you fighting valiantly reminds me of those humans of legend who once fought alongside us. I have decided then, you shall have the honor of being my Yasnapati. Yasnapati? Paimon doesn't know what that is, but coming from you, it can't be anything good, really. That's funny. You have such things, not have such things among human strategists, scribes, and with the like, those who exist into paradise, the heroes whose stories they exist in. Neither of those jobs are what you just described. No matter how great the hero, their great deeds must be recorded and sung by others. If not, the same fate that befell ancient heroes shall befall them also. Though they have made love to violence and conflict, the great deeds are still great deeds. They deserve to be remembered. Alas, of those who loved conflict were consumed by it, and once they stain each other, they are all lost. Because they were no authors or poets tell of their deeds once, all who lived in such times were gone, the work forgotten to the last. I will not be like them. My great work shall shine to the glorious in the world itself, and will suffer great loss to not know of it. Thus I shall now give permission to record these deeds. Rejoice and give thanks, for this is not a grace that few receive from us parity. This all sounds very complicated, but basically you just need someone to tell you how awesome you are, right? Sounds like an alright gig. Hey, what are you talking about? Paimon doesn't consent to this. Well, are you quite bright? Well, you are quite bright, aren't you? As I would expect of someone I have my eye on. Whatever the case, it has been decided. Fret not. You shall be free to do as you please, once I have sacrificed myself to restore the pure skies. Till then, you shall witness my valiant form. Well, sure, even if Paimon can't see it. Alright, continue following. Come back. Wow, they're fast. And away she goes. I was just thinking that it makes Paimon a little ill. Oh, Paimon does not like this creature. Come here. Where's she going? I'm back. Oh, path here is now dotted with great crystals. When I last left it was just not yet so. Great crystals? You mean the crystals we're seeing everywhere? Paimons have her eye on them for a while. What are they? Great crystals are remnants of black fire embers, proof that this land has suffered a great calamity. Black fire? Indeed, I am sure you have heard of the great crash that struck long ago, where the dark fire rose from beneath the earth and scorched the lands. The dark fire opened a bottomless hollow in this land, and the demons of Dev that crawled through the gap nearly turned this into a lightless realm. Though the gap was blocked by a great tree, the dark fires spread like seeds, and countless dark, painful memories released by that corruption began to lay down roots and sprouts. This parish till the honored lord of Kadarve, the divine bird Smug, drank the primordial waters left behind by our god, before transforming himself into Kadave of all kinds scattered across the land. From that day on, Kadav has been taken the divine bird's place, placing and defending its land for those painful memories leaked out and had been sealed by Kadav. So the tree of Irmisol we see at the land is basically this bird. What was left by that self-sacrificed itself into the tree. What was left were the great crystals. Though they seem no different from any other stone, they contain objects that are yet to be purified. The great crystals in the air increased of late. I suspect this must have to do something with the sign of Paja's dark power. But if we use Kadarva's might to get rid of these crystals, my senses do not deceive me. A wandering Kadarva should be nearby. Let's look around. Okay. So, use the power of Kadav to destroy the crystals. Oh. I see.
Useless.
They want me to destroy this rock. Oh, there it is. Alright. Go to the training grounds and the order of the Septics. I'm just gonna pass by these guys. Okay. Up I go. Ooh. Alright. Talk to the leader of skeptics. Lady Shrash, Kavaner's envoy, you have returned. Though it has taken much work on my part, the analysis of documents regarding the right of Chavat will soon be complete. According to my research, we need only collect the great song of Kavanera next, and your great work may then be completed. Wait a moment. You two are... Do not fret. They are Wilfred and Paimon, my newly chosen Jan Snapati, and his companion. They are here to witness my great work. Why is no one watching? That's weird. No dropped frame rates, okay. Might just be, something else. Get potty, you say? Just check what my stream quality is like while no one's watching. Maybe it's my stream quality. Let me see. What do you say? Nope. My stream quality is fine, it says on my end. Alright. Just potty, you say? Though I will not question your most astute judgment, I fear that allowing the ignorant outsiders into this land before the rite of Shabbat is complete may have untoward effects. Knowing that the people of academia surely do not desire the right's completion, speak no further. I have my reasons for doing this. Well then, take the drum from before out, Wolfred and Paimon. You bring the drum out as agreed. A Corbatis? Corbatis, you said. Ha, yes, this is an important catalyst for the rites needed to forge a lapa between ourselves and the Pari. I have searched for many years for this, and to think it comes to me. Ah, this is indeed a good omen for my future plans. It would be good if fate also be with me when I lead Order of Skeptics to throw down the Academia and burn their House of Dendro, or whatever they call it, to the ground. Wow, what a way to casually paint yourself as a villain, huh? Villain, huh? The Academia are true villains here. I have no doubt of that. I forget my introductions. I am Nasjoa, the Venpati of the Order of Skeptics, who shall cultivate. Who cultivate ourselves here. If you would use the term knowledge of academia, I would use the equivalent of a sage. But I doubt those pampered folks who care much for what we do at the margins call ourselves. You do not look like much of those the academia I said. We did take a commission from them, sure. And so you are of them, after all, but it matters not. Even if the entire corpse of 30 were sent here, my plans could not be halted. Well, whatever your plans are, we didn't come here to stop them, that's for sure. So they all say, those treacherous lads from the academia, and when my guard is down, you would stab me in the back. Just like those people in the funny mask who tried to skulk about and steal our academic tones. They even dared to attack our honored envoy Kadar, Lady Shorush. They might met defeat at my hands, each one of them. Very impressive, Shorush. Of course, my snot body is right. You should sing some praises. Do not look upon us some miserable few who might inhabit the mountains. We once had such numbers that all desert north of Devati would struggle to hold us. It is only because of our harsh environment and slander and ostracism by the academia that we have been reduced to this. If it's not for such sage souls as myself holding the things together to the protection of Kavana, we skeptics would have been reduced to nothing long ago. Sounds like quite a disagreement, yes? Catherine said that you have your differences, but it sure looks to Paimon like you skeptics really hate the academia. Say not hate, but rather we simply cannot coexist. When I was young, we did go there to learn and attempt to mend our differences, but they treated me like an outsider. Oh. Though they frame politeness by calling us a branch of the academia, it is not but means to belittle us. Oh. Said that our predecessors had a clash of ideals with them, so they chose to go into the desert to stand against the darkness themselves. From that day on, we been holding firm in the war against defilement, defending our land and what those useless louts been doing in the meantime. Compared to those pampering pedants who combine thought, word, and deed far better, deserve the honor for our wisdom. Paimon doesn't quite get it. You need only understand the conflict of the true nature of this world. Varna and Impuri, Daria and the True Way, it is the struggle for these supremacies have kept the world alive, and just surely as the sky does. Those sophists in their fancy darshan believe that the fates of all be inscribed in the sky, and that this is the supreme wisdom and truth. But look, the sky reflects defilement itself. Surely their truth then is an imperfect thing. Perhaps nothing is truly perfect. Think you thus. Then we might yet be friends if time permits that we may discuss the issue in more detail. Not sure. This is not the time to talk about such things. Have you seen how the great crystals hem us even more tightly? If we do not extinguish the signs of Pashashun, they shall grow even more publicity. Well, speaking of the sign, right, that's right. We take our task to fix this whole thing, but first, all of this talking, we still don't know what it's supposed to be. Ah, well, our plans to involve extinguishing the celestial mark. As for what it is, it must be described as anything. Let us call it the water surface. Water surface? The explanation is making things more confusing. Yeah, even I'm confused. The water's reflection, while an illusion, nevertheless hides the truth within itself. So it is with the skies, is like a mirage. If you have seen those before, I have seen mirages. The big hole in the is there is way spookier than any mirage. Well, it should be, for the celestial sign reflects an otherworldly hellscape. Long ago, Dari once built a facility here that connected the realms beyond. During the Great Disaster, they say the Dari starred monsters swarmed and from the very facility into nations of the world. Monsters tore open a great rift that's called the Tungi Hollow, and through they were sealed away with the new vein of the ancient tree. This mysterious sign appeared along with that. What the sign reflects is which lies beyond the dark rift. The monsters cannot enter to that through that illusion. It nonetheless radiates corrupted energies. They say that our very first Visapanti extinguished the great strange sign together with the Pari. But as the power of impurity has strengthened over time, this ancient symbol appeared once more. And should we leave it be, who knows, the hollow may truly reemerge on one day. The ancient war will be reenacted. In truth, it might be interesting to live such exciting times. Oh. So basically, the Great War of Connery could happen again if we are not prepared for it. We gotta stop what we can. But no, that wouldn't be interesting at all. There's not. Sungrung drank the armor left behind by our god, transmuting herself into limitless Karvana. As the heirs of the divine bird, solving this problem is the mission that we Pari have. Aishush will certainly leave behind a work great enough to be her equal. Of course, Kavana's envoy, and we of the Order of Skeptics shall surely help you see your duty through. What's with all this talk about sacrifice? Is this really necessary to solve this problem? Well, in truth, I do not know. All documents regarding the sign of Aphasia have been lost, and all the traditions right surrounding it have also ceased to be passed down. Oh. If it had not been for me constantly looking up what documents were left, we might have not been any more left to know the right of Shivat existed at all. According to my research, Pari and the descendants of Surmug should therefore also have the power to transform into Gavana to purify the land. And would you not say that grand sacrifice to save the world on the part of the divine spirit heirs very much suits our order's style? What? That's so haphazard. This sacrifice you're talking about doesn't sound like a small thing either. Why aren't we thinking of ways to solve this issue? I'm unsure that things gotta be alternative, right, Wilfred? It's always been this way, hasn't it? I am very good at my job, after all. I already said that you need not interfere. Simply witnessing my sacrifice shall suffice. It is something worth celebrating that we Pari should sacrifice our lives to purify the earth. Well, you say that, but I would ask you to keep a respectful distance from which you do not comprehend outsiders. But since this is the case, well, I was planning to investigate the Tongi Hollow to make preparations for the rite anyways. Why don't you come along? I trust you will also wait to see the scar left behind by the fissure and that once left beyond the world's bounds. When you see it, I believe you shall understand. Well, Paimon is kind of curious. Sounds like a plan. In the case, I shall lead the way. After all, you would find it impossible to freely traverse this land where Kadav battles against Imperius. My hypothesis followed me to the end. Watch me complete my mission. Okay. And we finally got a new partner gadget thing. Cool. She can do all kinds of things. Nice. Alright, so let's teleport. We'll teleport right here to our next destination near the hollow. Alright. Alright. After this, we'll do Nehida's story quest. Is that deep pit the Chungnari Harar you were talking about earlier? There's a super huge crystal all over the place, even bigger than the ones we saw before. They look scarier, too. There were once huge trees sealed to subdue the creatures of the dark depths. Powers of defilement has corrupted and warping them into such forms you see now. Ah. So these aren't crystals, they're old trees that turned to the crystal. Since the monsters have been sealed, it sure doesn't look like anyone needs to sacrifice themselves again. That is why we must use the power of Kavara to reopen the way, huh? Hey, wouldn't that just release the monsters again? They took so much effort to seal too. No, I mean we must open the path to the sign of Apasia. The way to the rift in the earth was sealed long ago. It could never lead to the true darkness again. But this is exactly why the sealed rift indeed connects to the illusion abyss. We need to use the great song of Darva to stabilize the seal before initiating the rite of Shiv to pass through the darkness and reach the sign. Right? The Shiv. Okay. Great song? The mightiest manifest of Karva scattered through the world. We use a great song to initiate the rite of Shival. After that, we open a path of darkness, just as the legends hold that first Vishapti, Narjala, and Pari did. That's all well and good, but what will we do once we reach the side that the sign is on? I do not know what happens after that. I haven't captured legends that our first Vishapti Narjan was lifted to the heavens, where he used divine power to extinguish the sign, but that, I feel, is a mere myth. I believe the Kavana's envoys will have some way. Since they can purify the defiling impurities, they also must have a way to extinguish the sign. Heh, did Suresh not also say that she wishes to imitate the sacrifice of Sigmund? The world is built upon conflict and sacrifices, after all. Well, that's what Shura says, sure, but that's way too irresponsible of you. Oh, don't fret. Before the necessity of the sacrifice can be attained, we must still bring the great song of Kavara together. At that moment, we have yet to even take the first step forward. Says the guy who has just been talking the whole time. Well, basically, only the party who has chosen as a bloom card can touch the great songs. But our current envoy, Later Sarish, has yet to attain that right. Is that so? For that bluster, you really aren't all that. Ah, Sharash. You dare speak to me like that, Pale Floater? Oh, she gave Paimon a nickname, Pale Floater. Oh. Well, Paimon isn't a Pale Floater. Only by attaining the twin-horned chaplet may she become the Bloom Guard. Being able to create the power of Cadaver as such, first must be acknowledged by Lady Zorva in the first parade. She is a mighty Pari who once fought alongside her ancestors. It even said that she was the very Pari who fought alongside the ancient heroes to subdue the embers of the abyss. But the elder of ours, utterly unreasonable. She refuses to acknowledge my dearest desire. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about that. Though, even with the twin-horn chaplet, my sacrifice will suffice to accomplish this deed. Of course, I do not intend to doubt your desire to sacrifice yourself this way, but you are unable to perform the rite and pass through the dark hollow. Your wish will not be fulfilled nonetheless. However, I do suggest Lady Suresh called you her Yampati, did she not? Why don't you go with her to Barbatos Oasis, where the Lady's Zervin may be found? Perhaps Lady Zervin may yet change her mind, should she see that we humans view Lady Suresh as the predestined envoy. And, well, I am her Yasvati after all. You're enjoying this, are you? This is the only method we have at the present to change the current situation. So please go with Lady Suresh to the sacred place protected by the Kavarna. Aren't you the sneaky one? Looks like you're the only person coincidentally out of the job. Of course not. There's much I must do. For example, the preparations for the rite of Shavat still must be done. I also must consult the words of the ancient scribes once more to attain the location of the great song. As for the courage on me, boy, I believe I may now form a connection with the party who sleep at present once more. Their awakening is necessary for the rite of Shavat to occur. Regardless, I leave the matters of the twin chaplain to you two. Once everything is completed, let's meet at the campsite upon the Tari Mountains. Oh well, we have to look for Pari Elder. Well, I hope she isn't as nasty as Suresh is. Oh, right. Now we'll go to here. I'll teleport right here, and we'll move up from there. That sounds about right. Alright, let's go this way. Looks like we'll be doing a world quest for a bit, then. Let me just, equipped our little new gadget. See, where is it? Ah, here it is. Now I can play as her when I need her. Now we go into this little area here. Go to Barbatos Oasis. Alright. Continue onward. Where does it show now? Okay, right at the teleport. Underground. So just teleport there. And I should be good. Alright. There's the oasis.
Useless.
Whoa, the crystals here looks like... Could this be one of those waynuts we've seen before? How did it get trapped in here? Oh yeah. Maybe they came from that place, the abyss kind of place. So you call these those children of an ancient dragon the waynut? Oh, they're from a dragon? That is cool. Though it does not have a sinful form, perhaps it was merely unlucky to have been caught in the crossfire and sealed here. Well, maybe it's a good thing it's sealed here. If not, it might just pop out of the ground and swallow all of us in one go. I'll protect you, Paimon. I don't think you'd be very good to eat Paimon. Let's go with that. Paimon's not sure how to feel about that. You two certainly look like you get on well. Of course, we're best buddies. But it is not also said that every even consistent companion would fail to notice if the other was spirited away by a sprite. Those stories are quite common to you, yes? What are you talking about? Alfred would never do that. Oh, Wolfred. I named my in-game character Alfred. Huh, I merely jest. If you're not bosom buddies, surely some idle jokes will not move you. We should soon reach the oasis. Come on, let's hurry. Alright, so we continue forward to the oasis, so we should end up over here now. They'll go up there and go this way. We go this way. Almost there. Is it underground? Seems so. Can't tell. Let me check. This way? Maybe we should have stuck underground and gone there from underground. Okay, let's go this way. Maybe I teleported the wrong spot. And continue onward. Wait, is it gonna redo that whole scene? Okay. So this way now. Alright. This way. This way. Go this way. Okay. Gate of Zarzan. Okay, up here. Go this way. Okay. Go this way. A lot of twists and turns, I see. Alright. Just like Nerja said, the defiled energy is oozing out. Looks like the largest tree stump there too. The energy comes from soon to opposing. Paimon doesn't know who or what, but let's get over and have a look. I think from here I can teleport. No, I cannot. Okay, so. Continue onward. Yeah, it's still stuck on that saying. So I gotta keep going from walking right now. Go this way. This way. This way. Almost there. Paimon didn't think there'd be such a huge patch of green on the other end of the mountain. We were just in the desert too. How strange. Impressive, is it not? Our homeland, after all. Homeland of the prairies, so there must be a lot of other people like you, right? You know what? Paimon's not really keen on going. Should we not exist beyond words? And this big tree stump over there looks like it's holding off some oozing stuff out of the big hole. This is the Havershpaktumhum, the sacred form of God that it has granted us very life. It is not just some large stump. That's a god? Well, we've seen other gods, but this is the first time we've seen one looking like that. It's because our god cannot be considered alive. 500 years ago, our great god gave all to quell the power of the disaster affecting this place. But she was stained with corruption and could not be reborn in a purer plane. Thus her divine consciousness continued to water the mortal one. Our great god left us with a sacrificed Armita, the lord of Vavander, caused the Abishkumhum to grow from that, thus anchoring our gods to this realm. The Varkwash oasis has been nourished by the Aramnata, and even the Kavana that defends this earth gains its unending power by the greatness of Amarta. But the god of yours doesn't look too well. She's been trying to hold out against the stuff that's coming out of that hole this entire time. Her power contains the seal of the Dark Hollow. I fear that the emergence of this sign is due to the attraction of that evil power. If it were not for the presence of Harbushum, our defilement surged forth that the Hollow would have infected the entire world. It was also due to performing the duty that the tree has deteriorated so much. I do not believe that I could even bear to be reduced to such a state. That is why I must leave a legacy of heroism behind for all to remember before it does happen. Well, never mind the first. Let's go look for the Zervin person, shall we? If we get that chaplet and fix the sky real quick, this might make your god feel all better too. Alright.
Useless.
Look for Javan. Looks like they're in the tree hollow. Or God, as they said. Let's see. Go. Ooh. Alright, talk to... Okay, this way it says. Also, do not Okay. I'll need to go this way.
Boring.
Alright. It's a mystery area right here of the god. Well, if it isn't sure, such a rare guest. It has been a while, Elder Zervin. Elder? Well, if you call me that, you should follow the empowering norms and cease consorting with those humans whose hearts are heavy with their ulterior motives. I haven't gone against our norms. I have only made contact with humanity to find a way to extinguish the skyfire, just as the Divine Bird did. And that is why you have learned all that claptrap and sacrifice from the humans. We Peri care nothing for such foolishness. Isn't it our duty as Peri to sacrifice ourselves in battle against the defiling impurity? Await the call of destiny, Sharash. Only humans rush in blindly. This destiny you speak of is a nebulous thing. I cannot simply be expected to sit and wait for it. And this perilous and that is precisely the danger. The chaplet you seek contains the highest of authority over Kavarna, and is giving it to you. I may as well be handing the power of Kavarna over to those untrustworthy humans. Can you just have more faith in me, Elder? You two. Looks like we'll be being left out here, aren't we? Also, it seems that Sharash loses that cocky attitude for Jaron. That's probably just she's probably just found a weird roleplay. She probably has other facets to her person. That's a scary thought. Well then, little one, you came with Sharash, yes? This is not the place that ordinary humans may visit lightly. Let me see. Well, you certainly aren't from the Order of Skeptics. You seem to be outlanders, in fact. Well, in matters of courtesy, I shall introduce you two shall introduce yourself first. I don't ask humans for their names often, you know? I'm Lance Plyman. Wilfred, I'm sure Yenisnavi, how interesting. She might have had a little misunderstanding somewhere, though. Haha. This is the Forbidden Land of Pari, the paradise nourished by Almarita, the shrine at which we pay reference to our great gods. Only heroes who have forged bonds with Pari and pilgrims who have come to Golfins before our god may enter. I shall take it that you're Shurish companion then. It has been several hundred years since humans last visited our Sea of Flowers. That said, aren't there are a ton of skeptics living outside the desert? Don't they know how to enter this place? Ha! I shall permit such discourteous folk to enter our hidden realm. In the past, we Pari did indeed fight alongside their ancestors. We even lived here together. But many years have passed, and the folly has grown strong among them. Even the traditional rites have become utterly forgotten. None living among them now can forge a lapata with a Pari. They should have been the ones to conduct the rite of Abzor for the tree that suppressed the dark hollow, thus cleansing the filth that it stained it. Yet, yes, the deterioration tree cannot be avoided. But if they had not neglected the rite, cause the seal to weaken, this terrifying sign would never have reappeared so soon. But human tradition is unreliable in this fashion compared to them. You outlanders, blank slates as you are, certainly seem more dependable. Someone's not sure if you're actually praising us or not, but we're here too. I would guess that you are here about the sun's sky. I doubt that anyone would notice our little nook if not for the great crisis. Well, we were commissioned to deal with this large hole, yeah. Oh my. So this is, as I guess, it seems that even after so long, this short-lived race, as short-sighted as ever. Still, if it were not that way, you wouldn't. Would you even need us Pari to act as on your behalf? Looks like the Pari are just pretty nasty as a whole. Oh, Paimon, don't say that. Regardless, since the human heroes have again graced our secret garden, it seems that gears of destiny have begun to turn once more. And you seem an interesting human being too. It takes me back. Once upon a time, I too traveled alongside humans as curious as to quell calamity. Perhaps you really might equal their great deeds. Well then, decide. I should give you a chance. Two of you are certainly more trustworthy than those blind and foolish skeptics. Elder, shouldn't you put more trust in me instead? Well, as for that, you do know where Ramarir and Mirir are, right? Go bring them here, and they should still be enjoying their beauty sleep right now. This will serve as proof of your trustworthiness, and I will be able to give the chapel to you. Oh, Paimon knows, so this is kind of a seal that everyone needs to get together to break, and then we can get the chaplet, right? Such improvised magic. The chapel can be given to you at any time, but to solve the issue of the sign of Apasha, we need their strength. Suresh alone will not be able to open a path through the dark hall, not even with the chaplet. This perhaps is another example of the rule of three. Paimon doesn't really know what you're saying, but as long as we can get the chaplet, that's fine. Need. Wilfred, Paimon, do help Suresh out, alright? I don't need help. You're not very honest, Suresh, but since your elder said so, guess you gotta listen to us. Alright. Now we'll see the other, Pari, I guess they're called. Yes. It's like, one's this way. Alright, go this way. Alright, there's one in here. Talk to Fudd here. Alright. Alright, we gotta talk to you. Hello there. Are the Outlander offered they spoke? The Outlander offered this with Outlander offer? Yes, they're the valiant human who bonded to Perry. I've been centuries since this land's last witnessed something so wondrous. We Perry used to walk with humans, and we would build our homes in this Vaksha oasis. Despite the threat of darkness, its corrosion never once stained the oasis thanks to protection of Habrash and Kavar. Through the centuries we passed, those years remain my most cherished memories. I didn't... Sorry, but who are you? I'm in charge of looking after the armory pool. I have not set foot outside this place since the latest investor, the armory pool. The armory pool is where we bury were granted life. It flows the primordial water left behind by our god. It's all thanks to the Arm Marta, the countless motes of Carvana led have gained power in life. We will turn into plumes in purifying light after exhausting our strength, leaving behind nothing but pure memories. The memories that belong to Carvana will return to Hasha through the Marta pool. The Marta is all that needed to wash away the deepest sadness sorrow with the nourishment. One shall regain the pristine form of the Kavana's familiar. And the offer is one who will help those familiars of Kavana return to the Sea of Flowers. But ever since the human warriors ceased performing that duty, Perry, who had drained the strength while resisting the defilement, have not been able to return to the Sea of Flowers. Fortunately, now we have been visited by a human warrior once again. The scattered plumes of purifying light shall return to this place eventually. The Martha Pool will accept all remembers so long as an offering is made. The waters and the trees will bestow blessing upon you. That is also mercy of the divine. Alright. So, offer the plumes of purifying light. So, Martha Pool. Plumes of oh, those guys. That's what we do. We need 6. Gain 30 plumes of the purifying light in the Martha Pool. This is kind of like the World Quest from those what do you call it? I forgot the name. Kind of like those Aranara folk. Interesting. We need to find more of those purifying lights. Seeking a fruit. Let me see. Let me see. Up. Up. Oh. Up. E. Okay. Alright. Let's zoom. E. Maybe if I hold it. Nope. Okay. Interesting. Right. So... Oh, hold on. I see what I have to do. Hey, hold on. Is that? Hold on. There's the fruit. E. Okay, and Q when I'm over. There we go. What does that do? Now, left control. And down we go. So, that's what those things do. Oh, hold on. A little up. Are there any more around here? No. Alright. How do I, exit? So just run out? We'll have another bomb drop somewhere. Okay, it says... Alright, so control, left, down, and Z. Okay, Z exits, okay. Learning controls. Oh. Said there was something over here. This is where one of those lights are? Yep. So we need 6 of them. We'll go up to get the light. See the broken plums of purifying light. 1. There's a timer. 2. One more. Oop. And last one. Got it. That's number one. Oop, hold on, let me get that. Don't stray too far from your companion. Oop. Alright, I'll end it here. We gotta find more light though. At least now I know on the map where some things are. Okay. Look for some light around here while we're here. And just get that Atroculus since I can. Nope, cannot get it with this character. What's this? Oh, I could dispel those, kind of. Interesting. Let's see. Alright. On the map, let's see. Too far from our companion. Switch to that. Let's go here, teleport west. We should find another light somewhere. Alright. So we need 6 of those lights, apparently. We gotta find them. So where on the map? Can I see them all on the map? See, that's the pool. They don't show the lights on the map. Need to help priority. Help. Okay. Go to the swamp, search for method. Alright, so first we gotta collect those lights eventually. Since it's 7 o'clock though, we'll continue this quest another time. And for now, first let's give that pool one of our things from the quest. Alright, might as well. Alright. Oh, right here. Pool. We'll offer. Oh, we need all 6 to offer. Interesting. Okay. So this is a world quest kind of thing. Let me get my achievement. Got, wow, already 3 achievements from this. Since we're got our Hari, let's start the quest with Nehida. Story quest. Because I want to see story. Alright. Alright, cancel. There's the other quest. Okay. Go to search for here. Alright, not that quest. We want this story quest. Go to the Summer City. That's the one I wanted to do today. We'll start that today, since it's been an hour of the world quest. Let's see. Gotta go outside the city, I believe. We'll start there. We'll start with Nehida's story now. We'll come back to the world quest another time. I just need the gadget. So. Alright. Nehida! I miss Nehida. You should have voice lines now. Yeah?
Hey! Isn't that Nehida?
Yeah! Nehida! We missed you. Thank you for following. Welcome to the Hyena Pack. Yay! Hey, isn't that Nehida? Oh, Nehida!
I didn't think we'd run into you here!
Yeah!
Oh, hey there! It's been a while, hasn't it?
True.
What have you two been up to?
Same old, adventuring and stuff. Yay.
Seems like you've been enjoying yourselves.
We have, yay.
How about you? What are you up to now?
Mhm.
I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some fresh air.
Ah,
I noticed that I have some blurry memories after saving Ermin's soul.
shows she remembers. She has blurred memories now.
I almost feel like there's still something extremely important I need to do.
Hmm.
But I can't remember what it is. Why is that?
It's probably the effects of Irmisol.
Don't worry, we'll help you remember.
Feel free to fill us in.
Thank you so much. Since you're willing to help, I have something I'd like to show you.
Okay. Oh, cool. It's a stone of sorts.
Ooh, it's beautiful.
Mhm.
It looks like it's filled with some kind of power.
Mm-hmm. It looks really cool.
I found it in the sanctuary of Suristana, but I have no recollection of it whatsoever. It's filled with pure elemental power that is quite similar to mine, but
Ah,
yet it's also a little different. It's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it is.
it's most likely something that great. Hi, Frosty. Nice to see ya. It's most likely something Greater Lord Ruko Bala left behind.
Traveler, do you have any ideas?
I don't know, but very concerning.
You know, Nehida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now. If
Hey.
we find anything, we'll be sure to let you know right away.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, you two. I didn't mean to trouble you again.
Aw, it's okay. Anytime.
Don't mention it. Besides, it seems you've got a lot on your mind, and we'd like to help.
Alright, no problem. Thank you for stopping by, though, definitely. And thank you for following. Welcome to the Hyena Pack. Oh, that was the noise floating hydro fungus mix. That's pretty cool. I kind of like it. Oh, no worries. Thank you for definitely stopping by. And oh, that cute fungus noise. I love it. I want to hug it.
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be around here!
Aw, don't be mean to him. He's being nice and cute.
I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually come near this place.
Aw, he fungi friend.
Last warning! Get out before I kick you out, you hear?
Hang on. I think it's trying to tell us something.
Yeah, I think it's trying to tell us something too. And don't be mean to fungi. No, no mean to the fungi. No mean to the fungi, or I'd be mad. No mean. No mean. No. No.
But Great Dendro Archon, it's a monster!
It's a fungi friend. They're different.
Please, don't worry.
Aw, I love this cute little fungi.
I think I understand. Seems that it wants us to follow it.
Alright, let's go. Yeah.
You can understand it? Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, the emotions we experience are all the same.
True.
I can feel its anxiety and fear. It's in dire need of our help.
And we will help. Yes.
Well, fungi are kinda cute, but...
Fungo head is really nice fungus, you know.
That's true. Okay, let's go take a look. Alright, lead the way, little fungus.
Yay.
Although they all look about the same, some fungi are friendly, while others are super aggressive and attack anyone they see. It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well.
True. That makes sense.
After all, They can't distinguish which human behaviors are hostile or not,
True.
and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons. Hence why they tend to strike first, rather than waiting.
That makes sense.
That's not too different from how humans think sometimes.
That's what
Oh,
I meant by shared emotions.
I think their friend's in trouble. I need to help. Oh. It's not floating. Maybe it's hurt. Oh.
It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious
Ah.
fungus.
Seems like they might be family.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe this fungus wanted to bring Nehida here to help its family member.
Yeah.
Probably. Although fungi are simple creatures, they're
Hmm.
very sensitive to elemental power. Maybe it noticed me on my way back and
True.
thought I'd be able to help. I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness.
Huh?
What is it, Nehida?
Strange. Very strange. This fungus didn't develop from a spore. It's an elemental life form.
Interesting.
Huh? An elemental life form?
Yes. Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using elemental powers, they're merely borrowing elemental power from nature around them. As for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it. Definitely not anything like your typical fungus.
Oh yeah, I see it now. So you're saying it only looks like a fungus?
Exactly. This is very interesting.
Ah.
I've never seen anything like it.
So this is a first even for Nehida.
But that's not all. There's a large void within its elemental power.
Oh.
The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally, which must be why it fainted.
That makes sense.
So do you think it'll wake up if we can fill the void?
Yes, and I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. I'll see what I can do right away.
Good, fungi get better. I love Nahida's little magic flower petal things. Aw, there he is. He's back. Aw, stay happy.
My power was compatible. Looks like everything is fine now.
Lord of Dendro. Is it
Oh.
really the Lord of Dendro?
Oh? It could talk?
Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me. Thank you,
Huh?
as well as the stranger and creature next to you.
It can talk?
I am surprised too.
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to make a sound like that. Seems I'm just as shocked as you are.
What? Of course Paimon can talk. Paimon isn't a strange creature. Paimon's just... Paimon!
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to evaluate an organism's intelligence from its appearance. I will only know you are able to speak once you have spoken.
Ah.
Oh, well, no need to take it seriously. It's no big deal. But does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
There's no need to start worrying about that all of a sudden.
You must understand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating, breathing, and other functions that are more important than speaking. So a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature like you before, so I dared not make the assumption that you could speak.
Oh, makes sense.
Even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very common for creatures to have similar external forms, but completely different interiors. Just like fungi and slimes.
Did this fungus study at the academia? It seems even more talkative than Paimon.
You're not a fungus, are you?
They are not, most likely.
That's correct. This might be surprising to you, and I'm sure that you must have questions. Let's find somewhere else to talk.
Okay.
It might startle my fellow family members if I speak too much using this strange voice.
That makes sense.
Me.
They could talk fungus too. Interesting.
It says that it's very thankful for your help.
Ah. That was cool. I like that. That was pretty cool.
I was confident that I knew of all the creatures in Teyvat. Even if there are ones I've never seen with my own eyes, I thought I possessed all the relevant knowledge about them.
Ah.
However, even if I were to lay out the traits of all elemental life forms, you don't seem to match any of them.
Yeah, true.
What are you? And where did you come from?
I come from an ancient race.
Huh?
We have existed for a very long time, possibly longer than any records in existence. My home was filled with flowing water and great mountains. Lush grass covered the land, and my family and I lived in bliss and happiness. Until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever.
Oh, a lot of them passed away.
A horrifying power consumed all there was. The seeds of catastrophe nested and grew inside of us, twisting and warping us, causing us to lose control.
That's scary.
We were victims of the apocalypse, yet in time, we also became the apocalypse itself.
The apocalypse?
I'm not sure what it means either. It sounds like some kind of old fable.
Oh?
It's a long and complicated story. It will take me some time to explain it clearly.
That makes sense.
Don't worry, we'll listen.
Yeah.
Please continue.
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and came to Sumeru to search for a way to rescue my homeland. We came in contact with many species and learned from their cultures and knowledge, hoping to understand the truth behind the apocalypse. We later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse and refer to it as forbidden knowledge.
Forbidden knowledge?
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge? Does that mean you're from the desert?
Ah.
It said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland, but the catastrophe of the desert should have ended a long time ago.
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert.
Oh.
I would very much like to tell you the location of my homeland, but unfortunately, I've forgotten. That may sound a little odd, as it is very important to both me and my family.
Yes, how could you forget?
True. That is interesting
I am
thing.
a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my knowledge and memory was taken away as the contamination inside of me was purged.
I get it now. So the void of elemental power was left behind from when the forbidden knowledge was purged.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I hadn't considered that kind of possibility.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need to apologize. Without your help, I would have lost more than just my knowledge and memory. And not only did you save me, but you've also already rid the world of the remaining forbidden knowledge, right?
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more, and your homeland should be safe now.
My home should be safe now. We can go home. For the longest time, this moment has only seemed like a dream. I never knew it would become a reality so quickly. I was unable to fulfill our calling. I never found a way to save my homeland, and I have even forgotten where it is.
It's not your fault. You've already done everything you can.
True.
Every species paid a grave price in the fight against forbidden knowledge. This is not a responsibility you should carry on your own. You mentioned that there were other survivors besides yourself. Where are they? Maybe they'll remember.
The apocalypse put us through immense pain.
No.
Many of my family members have already met their end. I'm not sure who else is still alive.
Don't worry, I should be able to find
Mm-hmm.
them. Just leave it to me.
Okay.
I'll leave the rainforest to the Aranara. And as for the city, there are a few nice kids that should be willing to help.
Ah, okay.
Oh yeah, they'll give us a hand.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now.
Oh. Oh, that is cool. She uses that power.
That should do it. It may take some time to find them, so let's wait for it.
Alright.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. We all believe that you will keep your promises.
Yeah.
The moment I saw you when I awoke, I had a feeling you were here because of the agreement.
Uh-huh.
Agreement?
You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord of Dendro will bring us home once the catastrophe comes to an end.
Ah.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry. There are also some blurry segments in my memory as well. But I'm very concerned about your homeland. This is something I should help with. It's really no trouble to me at all.
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere as we wait?
Sure.
The more family members that can return home with me, the better.
Yeah.
But didn't you say that you don't know where they are?
Yes, but I know their end. I will explain it to you
Oh?
along the way.
Homecoming, Chapter 2 Act. Okay. So we'll go
Boring.
over there. I'll just teleport to the other side. No, you know what? I'll swim. We just gained stamina. Swim, swim. Yay. Oh.
There's something that I'm very concerned about.
Are you talking about your fuzzy memories?
Yes. I didn't mention it just now, but do you remember when I told you that the power in the crystal is very similar to mine, yet also different? The elemental power inside the crystal is completely identical to that of the fungus.
Oh.
What?
There's a connection between the crystal and the fungus?
Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned was probably an agreement that I made with an elemental life form that once represented its race.
Oh.
I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. The process, however, took away some of my memories. That sequence of events would explain the persistent feeling that I had unfinished business.
Makes sense. Too bad it's unable to tell us more.
Yeah, I've been trying to think of a place that fits the description of its homeland, but I'm unable to come up with anything.
We'll just have to continue investigating.
Agreed. I really want to send them home, so they won't have to wander around anymore.
That makes sense. Now, I gotta follow the elemental life form. Okay?
The road here is a little rough. I'll lead the way.
Okay.
Don't worry, Paimon can handle any road. Enemies!
Okay, fine.
Useless.
Time to fight.
This is order.
Disappear.
Okay. Up and down and up and down.
Here. Useless.
Okay, you beat the enemies. Good, good.
Amazing. With such skills,
Alright.
you all would have definitely been able to find a way to survive the apocalypse.
Yes.
Hey, Paimon has been meaning to ask. You all didn't originally look like this, did you?
Oh?
No, we didn't. The appearance of our kind will change according to the environment.
Ah.
After communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru, we discovered that fungi are the life form most adapted to live in these lands. Thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became a part of their group.
That makes
It's hard to
sense.
believe that's even possible.
The most important instinct any life form possesses is adapting to the environment.
That's true.
I don't think that should surprise you, Paimon. Your hand is shaped like that for a reason, so you are able to grip and use tools more easily. The reason why fungi absorb elemental power is to blend with the environment and fend off natural predators. We are dendro life forms, one of the most ancient life forms in this land. That is why we are so adaptable.
So you mean, if Paimon wanted to, Paimon could change into a different form as well?
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require a long time to make that happen.
True.
Although this is common sense to us, it is still extremely difficult to explain. Putting it as simply as possible, changing form requires energy, and energy comes with time.
Yes.
You cannot make a sprout grow into a giant tree instantly, nor can you force a tree to bear fruit overnight.
I see. Humans have a term for this. It's called growth.
Ah, you're so smart, Nehida! Paimon gets it now!
Seems like it's pretty good at coming up with metaphors as well.
Growth. I see. Yes, then this is what you would call growth. A most beautiful word. I shall enjoy it more as we walk.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, then. Won't go up far.
We're about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
I love this.
Oh no, Paimon was just curious. Paimon isn't that tired.
You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
You think so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head?
We can figure out who will carry who later! We have monsters here!
Alright, got rid of the monsters fast.
I think we may have a different understanding of carrying. No matter whether it's tired or not, my child is always happy when I put it on my back and give it a ride.
Child? You mean the fungi we ran into earlier?
Yes, one was my friend, and the other was my child.
Why can't your kid speak?
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change or affect the original state of the fungi species here.
I see.
However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus.
Oh.
It seems to understand some human language, so I gave it a name.
Oh, then it must be a really cute name. You know, like Bongo Head.
I doubt that's an ape island.
You have an odd taste for names.
Huh? Paimon thinks that name is great.
Strange and cute at the same time. It's a name only Paimon would be able to come up with.
True.
That's right.
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. I learned it from an adventurer. Its name is...
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Seems like I've forgotten many important things.
Don't worry, you can try and remember it on the way.
Yes, I must remember it before I return. It's just as important as my homeland. Yes, this way. We're almost there.
Yes, oh, wasn't this place bad area? Because it was, basically infected? So her place was infected.
The withering.
Yeah, her place was infected by this.
Yes, I have heard humans also call it that before. It's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
Oh. Oh, that's the form they take.
Paimon doesn't understand.
It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life,
Oh,
they become a tumor of the withering.
I see.
Yes, I would have also suffered the same fate if it wasn't for the Lord of Dendro's help.
So, this is how the withering is formed?
Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause of the withering.
Oh.
But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, its influence still remains, which is why the withering remains even after forbidden knowledge has disappeared. They've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a long time. It's understandable that they will eventually become the withering.
Oh.
But what a sad and pitiful end.
When I left my homeland, flowers like these filled the fields. Each bloom represented an individual life.
Oh.
They grew in the pristine lakes, in the fertile soil, in my home, and in the homes of my friends. They grew everywhere, until the world suddenly lost all its color and became tainted and murky. But it's all right. Our life essence, elemental power, still resides in this flower. After an adventurer clears the withering, I will quietly draw near the area. If I can sense the elemental power of my companions, then I take them with me.
But that would mean the effects of forbidden knowledge could have...
It's okay. That's not important anymore. I just hope that they can all make it back home. It's not right to leave them to simply perish in the open like this.
True.
Now that we finally have the chance to return home, each one I manage to bring back will make me that much happier.
I understand. Just leave it to us.
I got this. This is a product of forbidden knowledge, after all.
So you're worried about me? It's fine. Forbidden knowledge doesn't exist anymore. It's natural to want to be overcautious when dealing with a highly venomous snake, but when all that's left is its skeleton, there's nothing to worry about.
If you say so.
Paimon doesn't get what you two are talking about, but we're all ready to go now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then let's do this! We've dealt with the withering countless times already!
Something feels very ominous about this, to be honest, though. Even the music is ominous. Alright, summon dendro crystals. Let's do this. Okay, that's one. Two. Alright, go nehida, go! Gotta get to the other flower. Okay, hold on. There we go. Alright, the withering is starting to take effect. Where's the other flower? Eh? Is there any other flower I'm missing?
This might hurt a little.
Let's light it up! Useless!
Order guide you.
Alright.
Boring! Lament!
Oh.
Worthless! Here!
Flicker. Diffract.
Going in! Shoot! I can't afford any more bandages. Useless!
Okay, let me take care of this guy.
Everyone hold hands.
Solidify. I will have order. Flicker. Crumble.
Alright. we do this one? Alright, that cleaned up the withering. Oh, there's the energy.
As I expected, it's the last of my kind
Oh.
that I'm aware of. So it wasn't able to make it to the end.
Oh.
I hope that you will be free of this pain after returning home.
Mm-hmm.
Just thinking about how many elemental life forms have turned into tumors of the withering makes Paimon sad.
Yeah. It's very
It's
sad.
okay. As long as elemental power still exists, then we will still be around. An external form is but a gift of time. Through growth comes change, and even abandonment of previous forms. However, our true nature is not so easily affected.
It wouldn't have come to this if we were able to cure them earlier. But I will cure all of them. Even if it's just for the sake of the rainforest and all the life forms that live in it.
Oh.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. It was a wise choice for us to place our trust in you and wait.
Oh?
Hold on. I think I got something.
Her eyes lit up. What's she do?
Oh, I see. Okay,
Oh?
I understand. Thank you so much. So, they found a fungus that matches the description I gave them. It's currently unconscious.
Oh, okay.
It must be in a similar situation as I was. We should hurry and go take a look.
Okay, follow me.
So we're curing the fungus that turned to withering, I see. What's back there? So I'll just teleport real quick to that spot so we could go save where it is. Alright, let's see. There is... oh, over here.
We're close now.
Yeah.
It's just a little further inside.
But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all ordinary fungi, right?
Won't be able to avoid a fight.
Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
True.
No fighting. These are all its family.
Oh?
Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time living among the fungi. They are very important to us. They can be reasonable, as long as we try to communicate.
Ah.
What should we do? You're the only one who can make it through, right? But you'll need Nehida's power if you want to save
True.
that fungus.
I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to change into a fungus?
Oh?
You want to transform into a fungus? But we
Nehida
don't have time for
fungus?
growth.
Nehida is a god. Changing into a fungus should be a piece of cake
True.
for her.
Even gods can't bend the laws of time so easily.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. We may not be able to avoid a fight. But if spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its family, then I'm willing to try.
All right. You have great elemental power, so you may
Nehida
be able to do
fungus.
it.
Let's see.
You will have to use power equal to that which is required to break through the limitations of time.
Oh?
I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have. It should make your transformation process a little easier.
Alright, I'm ready. Changing into a fungus should be quite an interesting experience.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about. I am extremely serious about...
As am I. I'm not joking at all.
Alright. Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn into a fungus, then why don't we give it a try now?
Gee.
Okay. Good luck, Lord of Dendro.
Alright. Oh.
Wow, you really turned into a fungus.
So how does it feel?
It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different from usual. The unconscious fungus is just below here. Can you all help me determine which one it is?
Alright.
Oh, how do we do that?
I'll get close to them while you make your way over from above.
Alright.
You should be able to identify them using elemental sight since they're elemental life forms.
Nice.
Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind.
Hmm.
As long as I'm able to see you, then I'll be able to hear your answer.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for you.
Okay.
All right, good luck, Nehida. Let's go, Traveler.
So it's a sneaking mission. Another sneak mission. Let's go. Or we're nehida.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around it.
Move left. Nope, nope. Maybe that's not the right.
Nah.
Hmm. Uh-oh.
It seems they didn't notice me.
Hmm.
It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment. I should hurry and make my way through.
Okay. So it's more of a move to avoid situation.
This is the spot. There are several fungi here. I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up.
Alright. Now we catch up. Hmm. Oh, that one right there. No, wait. That one. Yeah.
So this is the one.
One that's fallen on the ground. Yeah. They use elemental power on the fungus. Seeing their companions regain consciousness, the nearby fungus slow their guard.
Nehida, what's wrong?
Hmm?
I never knew that it was so tiring to change
Oh.
forms like that. I even used the techniques that it taught me.
Hey Beamering, nice to see ya!
Seems like its warnings were not unfounded.
Hi! Yeah.
The power of time accumulates slowly
Oh.
and goes unnoticed. A great price is to be paid if you wish to perform drastic changes instantly.
Huh?
Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan. Now, we simply wait for it to wake up.
Yeah. They gotta wake.
Who
No?
are you? I apologize. Language is not easy. Need
Oh.
long time.
Hold on. Did I turn off an audio by accident? No. Looks like it's still working. Good.
It's okay, I have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi way.
Oh. Okay.
Apocalypse ended? Go home now?
Yeah.
Yes. Unfortunately, I've forgotten where home is. I was hoping you still remembered.
I remember.
Oh, they did?
Really? That's great! Home, Dendro Dragon.
Dendro Dragon?
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon. I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've probably never expressed such emotions before. But yes, our home is the Dendro Dragon.
Dendro Dragon.
Oh, wait a minute. Paimon's confused.
Hmm?
Do The dendro dragon as in an elemental dragon?
True.
Like Dvalin?
Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the dendro dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated dense elemental power. But I don't quite understand. Why would you say that your homeland is a dragon?
True.
Because we live inside the dendro dragon.
Aw.
The dendro dragon. Inside. Very big. Mountains.
Oh.
Water. Trees. Us.
There is an entire world inside the dendro dragon's body. The dendro dragon nurtured the earliest life forms and protected us inside of itself.
Ah, okay.
It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life in a new world. However, that day never came. Our homeland was the greatest place there ever was before the apocalypse arrived.
I'm still confused.
It's like dendro slimes giving birth to smaller slimes.
Yes, a very good example. It appears that you're much smarter than Paimon. The only difference is that the dendro dragon is much, much larger than any dendro slime.
Wait, then if that's the case, doesn't that imply that Apep has also been contaminated by forbidden knowledge?
Oh.
Yes, that is correct. What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro? I haven't seen this expression on you before.
Apep is the most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden knowledge should have become a part of its body a long time ago.
Oh.
Which means that if all the forbidden knowledge has been eliminated,
then a big void will also form inside the dragon.
I'm afraid so. Its body and soul have probably been in terrible shape for some time now. No wonder I haven't seen Apep for so long. But how did it get contaminated? Was it due to the destruction of King Deshret's civilization? But anyway, Apep disappeared and has been gone ever since that time. It's been enduring unimaginable pain all the while. It's probably in pain as we speak.
So saving the dendro dragon is an important thing you need to do.
Yes! How could I have forgotten? If the dendro dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will no longer be able to maintain its form, and will all be dispersed. Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rainforest to overgrow. Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer be suitable for sustaining life.
Nehida, get a hold of yourself.
Hey, what about the crystal? Why don't you show it to them and see if they know anything about it?
Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. We don't have time to panic. Have you two ever seen anything like this before?
No?
Its power feels very familiar. Like something from our homeland, but I don't know what it is. I'm sorry our memories aren't very reliable.
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did before and see if they can locate your other family members.
Oh wait, are they contacting... I think
I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now.
Or the Wanderer they're contacting. That's my best guess.
Let's wait for their reply again. Though I know waiting can feel unbearable at a time like this.
Oh. They got apples for us. That's nice. Food. Yay. You do gotta eat.
Thank you. Family bringing fruit.
Aww.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you save it, its family is very grateful to you.
Go home, leave. Hard decision. Don't know. They are weak. I worry. If waiting, then I hope.
Don't worry. I understand what you are trying to say. Family is very important to us. No matter when we were actually family.
Hmm.
It has done a lot to protect this territory and can't help but worry now that it's about to leave.
Oh,
Can you do one last thing for it while we wait?
sure.
Of course, I can relate to how it's feeling. I need to organize my thoughts as well.
Hmm.
Thank you. Thank you. Tend soil.
Hmm.
Food. Don't like plant invasion.
Hmm.
There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after
Huh?
the land that the food is grown in, and the other is to drive away the plants that are trying to invade the area.
Ah.
Soil. There. First. Seed. Here.
Hmm.
Paimon understood that. No need to translate. We'll
Yeah.
take care of it right away.
So help tend it to the farmland. So go to the farmland. It's nice that they brought us fruit, though. Very nice. Alright. We tend to the farmland. Plant the seed. Okay, here's the seed. Alright. And water the farmland. We need someone to water, so I'll get someone who can do water quick. Quick setup. Alright. We'll use a toe.
Well,
Be still.
We planted all the seeds.
Okay.
Time to handle the invading plant life.
Now to handle the invading plant life. Sweet flowers.
Flower flowers! It
Oh.
wasn't kidding when it said plants were invading.
Whopper flowers.
Here! Worthless!
Okay. Whopper flowers gone.
That should be all of them.
Yeah.
That wasn't too tough.
Nehida, are you feeling better?
Yeah, I've calmed down now. But it doesn't seem like there's too much we can do until we receive some new leads.
Hmm.
Can you tell us about the dendro dragon? We don't know anything about it. Who is it? And what does it have to do with King Deshret?
Well, the history of dragons starts from the very
Yeah?
beginning of Tevat. Sumeru was Apep's territory. In those days, the lush rainforest covered the entire nation.
Oh, so there was no desert back there?
Oh.
Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky,
Oh.
turning a huge section of the rainforest into sand. In an attempt to adapt to its new environment, Apep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to
Oh.
the yellow of the sand.
No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapting.
Apep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru and has refused to recognize the new order that was established.
Ah.
Even now, it probably still holds great hostility toward the gods.
Oh.
However, powerless against the power in the sky, and then the forbidden knowledge many millennia later, it's been unable to stir up any trouble.
I thought the gods and dragons were on good terms.
Conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance can be found.
Hmm.
As far as I know, Apep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a great interest in it.
Oh,
Maybe this is why Apep was contaminated.
I see.
I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority right now. The crystal that I have in my possession is probably the key that links the two matters together.
Alright, now we gotta return to the Wooding Ring Zone, but it is 8 o'clock, so let me just get my, hold on, my primos from this chapter thing. See if I can make a wish today. Alright, got our chapters. So let's see if we can make a wish. I don't know if I have enough, but we'll see. Almost, but not quite. Maybe next time, we'll see. But anyways, tomorrow we'll be continuing the story as well as maybe the world quest after if we get time. For now, have a good day, everyone. See you next time. Oh, and before I leave, let me put in the Discord. Discord. Alright. If anyone can, please follow. Please join the Discord, and see you next time. Bye bye, everyone.